There's one specific memory for me. It's when all of us collectively won the U16 national championship at Germantown Soccerplex. That was probably like the best day of my youth life. I can't lie. It was like all of our friends, our families, and like I just remember after the game, I was looking around. There was like more than 1,000 people there, and like I was trying to hold back tears. Yeah, yeah. It was just a great memory. Yeah.
Or when you think about when I'm thinking back, because that one is the clearest as day, you know.
Our undefeated season for high school was kind of close just because it wasn't done before, and we were the first team to do it. So I would say both of those were the best two feelings that I can remember right now.
We were all on different teams growing up, really, but like we were all playing against each other, whether it was like Bays versus Crystal Palace, SAC, Bethesda, and then eventually they kind of all just merged into Celtic.
We were in a professional environment from a young age, it seemed, and we were around all the best players, and it was definitely just a special group of guys.
I would say, yeah, the culture there was a winning culture. If you didn't want to win every day in practice, every game, you wouldn't have made it on our team. And I think that was since we first started in the pre-academy, and then from there it just took off. We just were addicted to winning.
The Celtic team was split up between Curly, Loyola, and all these other teams. Made us better players, made us enemies at a time, and then friends like a few months later. I mean, I remember our MIA final our junior year, like against Grant and those guys at Loyola and Avion. There was thousands of people in the stands, and we were the number one team in the nation, McDonough, and we ended up losing. We ended up losing the last game with these guys, and we never hear the end of it. D.M.V is love, like through us all. I mean, I think we've all propelled each other to the higher level, intermingling from different clubs like Bethesda, DC, Bay, Celtic, all of that. We just propelled ourselves to be better, and we just agree and probably look back on the times like, wow, we really had something special. Like when we were growing up and developing, we just really pushed each other and made us like the most elite part of the country in terms of football.
Pick up together, like people from all over that left to go to school, come back in summers, and now we play together. Before, there was none of that. I think the job and like Nexar doing is only enhancing it and bringing to the forefront that the D.M.V has really good young players.
Just the different types of football that we've seen throughout the D.M.V. You got the white guys, to speak bluntly. You got Jamaican Americans. You got the Nigerian Americans. You got the Trinidadian Americans. You got so many styles and flavors of culture and coming together in this like mixing pot of football, and like you're just in training like, yo, there's some flair in this thing, man. And it's just nice to see.
The way people speak, the different ways people play, it's all a different style of communication when you're stepping in the game. And while we all speak these different languages or whatever, we all like come together and play together and still have a good time. So how to embrace all different types of people like that don't look like me, talk like me, act like me. So yeah, that's what the game has done for me, and that's what it's done in the D.M.V that I got a lot from in this area.
I would say D.M.V shows a lot of support if you show love to it. Ballerz go out and go overseas, to know that their city and their D.M.V area still loves them. It takes them a long way at the end of the day, because support is what you're going to get through the hard times with. And when no one else is around you, you still know that you got yourself and that others in the D.M.V, your family, all have your back. And I think that's especially what the D.M.V shows, that no matter how many times you leave, go wherever, you can still come home, and it's still home at the end of the day.
The pain won't stop me, the rain won't stop me. I know God can stop me, but he ain't gon' stop me, cause he the one who brought me. I don't see why my back bend for shit that was not me when he got a planned out scheme. The drugs almost got me, my best friend was Oxy, she got the worst out me. My mama couldn't stop me, cause she ain't know about me. My close friends was all fiends, for money that's all shit. What I learned from that cost me. I damn near lost me, I damn near lost me.